Men of Reddit, what are some of your male specific life hacks? Confirm wind direction before peeing off cliff. What makes this a male specific tippies that we've decided that peeing off a cliff is a reasonable course of action? Well, peeing up a cliff would just be silly. Holding your breath diverts blood to your head and lungs, so the erection goes away. Always masturbate before meeting up with an ex. You'll have a clearer head and won't make any dumb decisions because you're horny. You still may make a dumb decision, but at least it won't be because you were trying to get some. I find it's best to masturbate before any serious decision to get a clear head, such as where to go for lunch or if you should take the stairs instead of the elevator. Urinals have specific points where you can pee on and prevent splash. Instead of aiming at the drain, aim at a 45 degree against the wall instead of directly at it. That's what the protractors are there for. Just make sure you wash them after you use it. That took me like 10 seconds to realize the protractor part was a joke. I have a secret stash of chocolate that my wife doesn't know about. When the time comes each month, or any other serious emotional outburst in between the cycle, I'll sneak some of it out and into the cabinet. Then it's just a matter of, hey babe, I didn't know you bought chocolate. Oh, you didn't? Then whose is this? Oh, well, it's certainly not mine, so you can have its Millie face. Disclaimer, if any of you little hid tells her about the stash, it'll be your last mistake. I do this with little pieces of jewelry and collectibles my wife likes. Etsy is a gold mine of $5 to $10 baubles. Stash them all in the basement closet. Anytime she has a shitty day at work, IUD so not really any more bad cycle days, yay, I give her one. I have everything from $3 hair bows and earrings to a few $100 statues. So no matter how shitty the day is, I'm prepared. And come Christmas time I have to do very little shopping. I just pick it all out of my she had a bad day collection. Avoid impregnating anyone. When it comes to planning your wedding, if you want to keep it cheap, you can control 80% of the cost of the wedding by only making 20% of the decisions. Don't get all bent out of shape over napkins or flowers. Do put your foot down when it comes to the venue, the music, and the food/booze. Social tip, be aware of your talking speed. When you get nervous, people will notice. Slow it down if you're feeling specially excited. Always kiss your homies goodnight. Exposure therapy. I started exposing myself in order to get over body insecurity. However, I usually just get bodied by security. When taking a shower, hang your shirt and pants in the bathroom. The steam will take out all the creases. When you get an erection in public, make your shaft go upwards so it doesn't look erect. Tried this, but my belly shirt made it fairly obvious as a coworker pointed out my was sticking up through my pants. Petting zoos and farms are a great place to pick up chicks. And lambs. Any zoo is a petting zoo if you're brave. Push the perineum, space between balls and as. After you pee, your liar of a dick is hiding more urine there, and you can avoid leaking in your underwear. This got me through exams. When you need a wee during a 3-hour exam, just give yourself a boner. Saved my life. Helps if you have a tiny duck. I'm very confused. Gaining a boner makes the urge to pee go away, temporarily. Since it is extra hard to pee while hard, and we know it, you kinda just don't have to go anymore. Put a little bit of lube in the tip of the condom before you roll it on. Trust me, it makes condoms suck waayy less. Water-based lube though. Petroleum-based lube can weaken the condom and cause breakage. If a guy questions your honor, like, what the duck are you going to do about it, you little biatch, back down and walk away. Your life, health, and the lack of assault on your criminal record is all worth more than your sense of pride. But what about my sense of accomplishment? You can buy a game from EA. You can buy part of a game from EA and then get the rest from DLC and loot boxes. Something I learned from the ladies: don't wash your hair every day. My best hair days are always 24 to 48 hours after applying shampoo. Washing your butthole and trimming your pubes will make your gal much more likely to have a mouth party down there. Yes, oh my god people, you really need to clean your butthole. Don't just assume the toilet paper or the bidet did it for you. Remember guys, a clean butthole is a confident butthole. I can't believe I need to say this, but I recently had this discussion with a friend. If you live in a hot area, or it's summer, wipe your dammers frequently. It sweats and sweat forms between the cheeks. Don't be the gross guy with sweat marks on the back of his pants. Wipe any piss spills off the toilet rim, you ducking heathens. I have several friends in their late 30s who seem to think toilets and the surrounding floor tiles should be covered in piss at all times, and it's ducking gross. Keep your beard moisturized with oil or balm, and also comb it/trim it. It will look a lot more attractive. Nobody wants to look at that gamey, wild, unruly roadkill looking beard that makes you look homeless. Take care of your beards fellas. There are so many YouTube videos that explain the basics. When you clip your fingernails, file them down with a soft file afterwards, and you won't have sharp corners or weird edges. Seems jelly, but I do it every time, and it feels 10x better than not doing it. Peeing between the toilet seat and the water in the toilet is a built-in silencer. Don't mess with another man's significant other or car. If you are an average guy and want to attract an above average girl, don't bother spending hours in the gym, or buy a fast car you don't need and can't afford, or manscaping whatever the duck that is. Work on your career. Make something of yourself. Graduate from college, get a good job, own your own place. The creature in nature you want to mimic isn't the peacock, the bull or the peregrine falcon. It's the bowerbird. I don't care about getting a relationship anymore or attracting anybody. If it happens, so be it. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'll do what I want with my life. I think this is the best advice. It's been 2 years and I'm just starting to get to a place where I can start to try to get over her. Guys, focus on building yourselves and good lives. If you liked this video, don't forget to smash the like button. For more hits and giggles, subscribe.